take it away and start us off. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Handed off to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. the shotgun. He'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Muscles past the defender. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On the ground, it's Sylvia. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia 7, Clemson 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a draw play. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Play action here on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's found some room at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
He'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. It's just the middle who gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On the jet sweep. Touchdown, Dogs. Add 6 more points to the total. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They get him down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Clemson offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. He's got room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. It's a shotgun run call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Caught by the receiver. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there, brought down for a short loss.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they get him again.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to fourth down and goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 20. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Dogs will have to kick it away.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
And first down for the offense.
He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He could go. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game